this company was opening up shop in Africa. So two salesmen came back with report, and one said, bad news, these people don't wear shoes. The second salesman came back and said, great news, these people don't wear shoes. One salesman saw the situation as bad. Same situation, the different salesman saw it as a great opportunity. So we don't see with our eyes, we see through our eyes. We see based on what we perceive. So physical things that is in front of us is not how we see things. That's why some people will see one image and they're full of fear. Some people see the same image, they're full of faith. Some people see the same image and it means nothing, they have no interpretation. So our perception comes from how we see things. How we see things is what determines our perception, or to say how we perceive things is what forms our reality. So perception creates reality. So basically, I just wanted to drop that real quick, and I added a new affirmation to my chest of affirmation, which is I am aligned with the abundance of the universe. So when you use this kind of affirmation, instead of when you talk about abundance, so it's a very great affirmation for finance, wealth, well-being, money. If saying money is kind of heavy for you, when you say it in a neutral form like abundance, your brain does not go into this fighting mode or doubtful mode, or limiting belief does not kick in. This is very neutral to the brain. So I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe. Great affirmation. And everything is unfolding perfectly. I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe, and everything is unfolding perfectly. I love that affirmation. Beautiful. I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe, and everything is unfolding perfectly. So say it on autopilot, like on repeat. That's how you rewire, reprogram your subconscious mind. I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe, and everything is working out perfectly. Everything is working out perfectly. I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe. I love this affirmation. I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe, and everything is working out perfect. So practice it, say it 5 times in the morning, 5 times in the evening, 5 times at night. It will help reprogram the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is the engine that controls practically everything we do every day. We operate with about 5% from the conscious mind on a daily basis. So our activities are based on auto programming. And that's why you wake up the time you wake up, you drive a certain way to work the same way you drive every day. You put on your clothes in a certain way. You notice you put on your left foot before your right foot. You eat with your right finger before you eat with your left finger. You do, it's a repetition, it's a habit. Is programming, because your conscious mind does not think of these activities. It's already pre-programmed. So it's your subconscious mind that is operating it. Use affirmations the right way. It has to be positive, present tense, and personal. Positive, present tense, and personal. Check this affirmation that I just said now. I'm aligned with the abundance of the universe. That is personal. I'm aligned positive with the abundance of the universe. It's personal, it's positive, and it's present tense. I'm not talking about I was aligned. That's not past tense. I am aligned with the abundance of the universe. Personal, present tense, and positive. Second one, and everything is unfolding perfectly. Everything is unfolding. So it's a present continuous tense, perfectly. It can't be any better than perfectly when you talk about being positive. And everything is working, unfolding perfectly. I've got some great, exciting things that I'm working on. If you've been following me on this channel, if you know anything about me, you understand that I also have another channel called Afro Groove Express. Afro Groove Express is our Afrobeat centered theme. So we have the Afrobeat content, dance and music. So it's a fun channel. I wouldn't say it's more like a Gen Z channel, but it's also for grown folks. It's also for Gen X and I guess baby boomers that enjoy Afrobeat, because I've heard and seen my mother sing some of our Afrobeat and dance to it. So I guess everybody can enjoy Afrobeat. So that's what that channel is, a fun channel for the arts, for music and dance. Let me know what you need help with. If you need help with social media advertising, because I have a team of VAs that can create content. Let me know if you want to learn how to use AI. AI is the future of our lives, whether we like it or not. Bill Gates has said, we don't get to choose how technology will affect our lives. We don't get to choose or decide how technology will affect our lives. We can only fight against it as much as you want, or you learn and learn how to surf the wave. A lot of things are done with AI. ChatGPT, if you don't know ChatGPT or use ChatGPT, you can use ChatGPT to do amazing things. I've used ChatGPT to create quite a number of ebooks. You can write an ebook, a 10-chapter ebook, you can write it within 10 minutes with ChatGPT. You just need to know what prompts to use, how to apply the prompts, and you get the layout smooth, straight, and it's amazing. You can create a whole email campaign with ChatGPT. For those of you who are in business, you can create an email campaign. You can create a landing page for anything you're doing. As a matter of fact, if you want to create a landing page for your business, go to any website that has a landing page that you like, or subscribe to some people's newsletter. When they give you a copy of their landing page, you just copy the whole landing page, put the whole copy in ChatGPT, and tell ChatGPT to make something similar like this for your business. You give the prompts to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you what you want to achieve. So if you need management and sponsor, you can ask ChatGPT to write you a sponsorship letter. Okay, what kind of management are you talking about? Because you can ask ChatGPT to give you a list of management companies that are similar to what you're looking for. It will give you a list. Oftentimes, it doesn't give you the email, but it gives you the website, and you can get the email of the companies or the address or who to contact, who to send the email. You can even ask ChatGPT, act as a CFO and analyze a business for me. If it's insurance, if you want to buy a business or you want to send a proposal, a contract proposal, this thing will create all the prompts. You can even ask ChatGPT to act as a lawyer, an attorney, and advise you or go over a certain contract. And it will give you all the contract, the analysis. This is things that back in the days you would need to pay a lawyer maybe $500 or $1,000 to review a form for you. But now you don't even have to do it. This gets even more interesting. Did you know that you can use ChatGPT to diagnose your health result? I'll bring it down to my field. I'm in the medical field, in the radiology diagnostic medicine field, right? You can do a cardiac stress test, get a copy of the images of your study. It's yours. You can request it and get your symptoms. You know how doctors write your symptoms? They do a blood pressure, temperature check, put all those statistics, all those health numbers in the computer in your chart. You have access to this document. So you can get the copy of your pictures, your images from your test, put it in ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give you a diagnosis, a full diagnosis, and you will get a full diagnosis. You tell it, act as a expert cardiac surgeon. You can even make the word sweeter. You can act as the world leading authority in cardiac medicine, in cardiology, and give me an answer, an interpretation of my result. This thing will give you a reading, things that people pay thousands of dollars. This thing will give it to you right there in front of your computer. Amazing. So as a matter of fact, I started a community for helping people diagnose their stress test result. And not only stress test result, also PET scan. So if you know anything about PET CT scan, that's mostly for cancer patients, or people that have suspicious tumors. For men in their baby boomers in their late 60s, 70s, they come in for prostate scans and prostate exams and checks. You can get your diagnosis right away, because what I was saying is that I started a community to help people answer questions regarding their healthcare, because that's the field that I am in also. So I can help you diagnose your result or point you in the right direction. Again, I'm not taking the position of your doctor, but if you need a second opinion or someone to talk to about regarding your test, if it's heart related or cancer related, PET scan, because I've been in that field for over 20 years. So when you go to hospitals or clinics to do diagnostic imaging, that is my department. So I do that, and then I do entertainment. I'm an actor, producer. I know, going from one field to the other field. Well, that's the story of my life. When I came to America in 1997, I found out that the medical field and entertainment field were two big fields. Like, people identify with you if you are an actor, entertainment, or an athlete in sports. So sports, entertainment, I group that into one category, acting, one category, right? Then another field is medicine. Americans, pretty much, medicine is big. So I got into both fields, medicine and entertainment. I've done producing films, acting in films. I was on a TV show where I played a very African tough father. Okay. Go watch it. It's on Safety in Numbers on NBC. That was back in the days. Kiefer Sutherland was the lead actor. I had to learn to speak Swahili. Yeah, even though I'm Igbo is different from Swahili, but I had to learn. I was coached for about a month to speak Swahili. Maybe one of those days I'll act out my role, so you be the judge. Tell me how my acting is. I think I'm pretty damn good. I'm a great actor, okay? Go check out my reel and go to YouTube, type in Ike Onuoha, 3-minute reel or 1-minute reel, and you tell me what you see. Everything is right here on social media. Results is right here. Anyways, how did I even drift off from what I was talking about? So I'm doing this basically it's all about bringing value, right? I saw giving in another light recently. When you give of your time to do what I do, is helping somebody go from where they are to where they want to be. It's helping soothe what people are going through. If I'm able to shed some light about anything, no matter how small or insignificant it might look, but the fact is, I shone a light in something that was dark before. That is value. That is being a part of this universe and contributing to the well-being of the universe, right? I love and I enjoy doing something like that. If I can bring that value, that kind of value to you, to what you do, that is given. That is my purpose. My purpose is to bring value and to help humanity, to bring something of benefit. There's something they call ready, fire, aim, right? And then readjust your aim. So you start something, because the best ideas in the world, right, that is never executed means nothing. You know where you find the greatest ideas in the world? It's in the graveyard. A lot of people have ideas. They want to do this. They want to fine tune this. It has to be perfect before they make a move. And they end up not doing anything. My thing is, okay, let's do this. Let's get started. Let's start. And the way will be shown to you. Think about it. The 4-minute mile was never broken until one person did it. When one person did it, it became common for that record to be broken again and again and again and again, right? Because the way to do it was now shown. See, people would not want to be the first to do anything because of limiting beliefs, because somebody else has not done it before. So people don't venture doing anything. But once we see somebody has done something, now we know that this thing is possible, then people start doing it. Why don't you be the pace setter? Why don't you be the first one to make a move? Why don't you be the first one? So everything will come together. Okay, we put out a call to action that we need some technical crew. We need people who know how to use camera, who know how to live stream. We need people who have mad skills in being choreographers, dancers. We need people who are talented, who have the gift to do XYZ. Because when you woke up today, think about it. Everything you want and need is in the hands of somebody else today, somewhere. What are you looking for? Maybe you woke up today, you're looking for a platform that has a bigger following so you can be a guest on that platform. That platform also is looking for a unique speaker that has your gift, or that platform is looking for business to showcase on their platform that has your talent, that has your skill, right? Let's say you're looking for investors. There are investors also looking for nice business ideas to invest in. So that's just life. Life is just a cycle and we are all connected. When you have money, if you are a multimillionaire or billionaire, right? Your money is useless if it's just sitting down, if it's sitting in the bank. But very wealthy people know this, that money is only valuable when it's in circulation. They're always looking for great ideas to be a part of, something they call startup. There's something they call angel investors. These things they exist because wealth is a cycle. So what I'm saying is ideas come every day to us. But what you do with that idea is what makes the difference, right? What you do with that impulse, how you believe that impulse when it comes, how you perceive your perception of the ideas, the things that come to you makes the difference in what you do, because the actions you now take will now create your reality. All right, all right, all right. Enjoy your day. This is Ike Onuoha, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope you like this kind of talk. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. And God's gift to us is more talent and abilities that we can ever use. And our gift to God is to enhance and develop that talent and ability to the best of our ability. That's it. Thank you.